Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead reading for May 10th through May 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be an all-encompassing reading, but it may be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or it could just be all work and money, or all romance and family, or romance, but it could be all romance or all family or all. It has a way of canceling the other one out. For the readings that have been thus far, for this one, it's either all work, all money, or all romance. There's very little in between here. There's a solid focus in one area. Okay, so given that, if it is about a person, this could resonate with their, or yours for that matter, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Also, okay, and I'm aware that this is a weekly reading, not a monthly reading. So just yeah. Sometimes I go all in, can't help it. Okay, Pisces, week ahead. 6 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Swords. Empress, that could be Taurus or Aries. 4 of Cups. King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius. Yay, Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. All right. Water. I want some water. Pardon me. Okay. What's this Empress about? What's this Empress about? Look at that face. It's like no joke, that expression. And now I'm holding it too close. That's no joke right there, that face. Is that better? Maybe now. I don't know. It's awfully smug. It's awfully like, what? What's this Empress about? Knight of Swords. That could be Aquarius. What's this 4 of Cups about for Pisces? 2 of Swords. What's this King of Wands? Oopsie. What's this King of Wands? So the thing is everything, is it all quiet on the Western Front? I mean, is this just things being stable and secure, and you like staunchly staying in, you're not in defensive mode, but you're not budging. You have a clear vision and you're sticking to it, as you should, but it feels like you're also kind of keeping it there. And yet you're wanting permission, but you don't want to ask for it. Huh. What's this Ace of Pentacles about Pisces? Page of Swords. Why not? Where's the King of Swords? Good gracious. We got the whole family here. Oopsie. Oh dear. What's this 7 of Swords here? What's this 7 of Swords? So it feels like the intent here is to keep everything very simple and very predictable and routine, and you're thriving within that. And that's where your focus is on your stability. It doesn't have to be that you're single or alone. It's just that your focus is primarily on either some kind of project you have, and keeping the flow of that open, like really dedicating time to that and keeping the output of that open, or the production, or you are just steadily working and you're holding down the home front. But this is kind of a week of you making sure that things are staying to your liking, and making sure that you're able to put yourself first, or that there's balance. There's balance. So it's almost like there's a real effort behind the scenes for control and management here, but as far as like daily life or going through, there's a lot of effort behind the scenes, but it feels like it's like this. But it's because there's a lot of effort in you doing that, keeping things on an even production schedule or even flow, even routine. What's this 3 of Wands? 8 of Wands. Okay, so what is it? Okay? What are you waiting for? There's something. You're waiting for some. Okay, you're waiting for permission. Is that what it is? Are you waiting to hear back, or are you waiting for some kind of something to come in? Doesn't have to be romance. This doesn't feel like you're looking to a romantic person to provide you an answer or anything. It feels more like you're kind of in a holding pattern. And you're just kind of focusing on yourself right now and waiting for a few things to take off, maybe with job offers, or some of you might be moving. There's that. Some of you might be moving, but you're not. This is you not making any moves or effort towards someone romantically. You're letting that situation lie. But for the Pisces I'm reading for, it's not like there's hard feelings here. You're just simply not moving towards someone or moving away from someone, and it's like you kind of wish things were different, but you're not making any effort towards that. All of your effort is going towards managing your week, the daily routine of your week. That's where your focus is. That's what brings you stability, and that's where you want to stay. But you're thinking about someone, and you're kind of, it feels like you're waiting to see what their next move is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if you're just like, oh, you got it, and as soon as they do, you got to get the heck out of Dodge, or as soon as they do, then you're going to be deciding what you want. What else for Pisces here? Whoopsie. So that was going to jump. 7 of Cups. What else for Pisces? This feels like, you know how you see a duck and on the surface they're all serene, just kind of gliding, but underneath they're treading water and they're doing like, that's what this feels like. It feels like this is a lot of mental energy, and you've got a pretty strong intuition about you, and you use it, you access it, you're not shutting this down, but it's also, this is a lot of it feels like a lot of what ifs. Ace of Wands. So is this a new business? Is the romantic thing of interest, but you're not doing anything about it? And then we've got a new business that you're kind of waiting for that to take off, or still doing, like, ready to launch. There's like preparation and steady effort here throughout the week that you're managing. Is it working from home and you're ready to launch, or is it you starting a new job? Huh. Hold on here. Okay. Yeah, because money's good. I mean, money's stable. Money's good. So then, this kind of feels like you focusing on yourself. Thinking a lot about this or that, or a lot of mental energy, but going with the flow and focusing on the flow. And while you might be thinking about someone and kind of waiting to hear, or wait, it's not deterring you, because there's security and stability here that you are creating, and you're wanting to preserve that. So is this another quiet week, another thinking week, but another steady flow week for you? I mean, it looks like it. We got the Empress here. Things are happening. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Yay. And the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is optimism and security and going with the flow. Nothing wrong with that. But it feels like you're thinking about somebody, and you're wondering what their next move is going to be. Or wondering what happened. Or wondering if this, or maybe just simply wondering about them. And honestly, that's easy to do when everything else in your life is right and flowing. You kind of meander, there's nostalgia that sets in, What else for Pisces? Ooh, good gracious. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Well, okay then. So you have yourself a good week, Pisces. And you are. Look at that. I mean, there's not anything wrong here. This is you in the flow, a lot of mental energy thinking about someone, but you staunchly doing what you feel intuitively led to do, having your wits about you and enacting that, and putting things out that compel you to move towards it in the future and keeping that momentum going. And you're preparing for things to happen. But it feels like you're preparing for things to happen in business and in your job area, because you're kind of focused on that because of this right here. You're wanting to keep this flow going. I have to remember this is only a weekly reading, not a monthly. So good for you. And probably another quiet week of being in the flow and good things, all good things. Maybe being a little nostalgic, wondering about someone. Maybe this is somebody good that has unexpectedly reached out, not an ex. But this could be somebody new that has reached out and kind of like given you a little bit of like hope or interest, but you're not staying the course. You're not getting distracted enough to veer off of that, but maybe you're thinking about this person and the potential. But other than that, it's nothing more than thinking about it. There's no effort towards any romantic situation here. This is all effort toward the flow of money and work and keeping the home front steady, while you continue to heal and just be in a really good space and be open to the flow. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, I did that one. Okay. Oh, and I did that one. It's a dice. Okay. For Pisces. That's for Pisces. So it's funny because then when you're here, you know what I found? A lot of times when people, when there is flow and there's a strategic, strong hand and a strong focus on me first, got to take care of myself first, got to do me right now, it's supposed to feel good, right? It's supposed to feel like, but a lot of people, when they're in the flow, they still do like the systematic checking, like it's just constant checking, constant treading water to keep the flow. So it's never like you just kind of coast and enjoy it. It's still effort to maintain it, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that I think that when you're finally there, it doesn't seem like or feel like what you thought it would be. People, not just you. Like it's not effortless and just easy breezy, lemon squeezy or whatever. It's applied effort. It's constant management. It's diligence, maintenance. We'll see. And I think, can I just say too, that I think that there is flow because you have set it up to be that. Like it could be that you've set it up and now it's kind of taking on a life of its own. This is where it's starting to have its own momentum. Because you have set it up and there's been diligence and effort towards that. And now is where the flow is building momentum. And so you're like, heck yes, I'm going to focus on that. Yes, I'm going to work on that maintenance. Okay, so 4 of Cups, which is limbo. Doesn't have to be disappointment. I'm like, I'm bored, I'm restless. It's not that, but it's not being completely like, what happened? It's not being stubborn and despondent and stuck on something, and yet it's not being bored and just lackluster about everything. It's somewhere in the middle. It's kind of that mental energy that kind of it's just limbo. It's thinking about someone and kind of hopping from memory to memory or conclusion to conclusion or this or that or whatever. And this could be that there's a lot going on with work and so your focus is there, but it feels like you're attending to work but you're thinking about someone, and it's just up in the air. Just a lot of thoughts about someone. A lot of thoughts. And okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles reversed. So is that what this is about? Reduced workload? Because this doesn't show money stopping. Is it that the effort goes from the labor of it to the management of it? Is that what this is? Are you in that stage now of the flow to where you're kind of managing the flow rather than producing the flow? Or producing the work? Huh. 8 of Pentacles, you don't have to apply effort anymore. You don't have to work at it anymore. It's just kind of happening. It's kind of this hands off to where it's happening. On the flip side, this could be that you're just like, oh, starting a new job. Whatever I used to do before this Rona Ged business, I've officially ended that and I start a new job on Monday. This could be a new job starting. and you're at the beginning stages of this new job, but you like it much better. You like your prospects. You're optimistic about it. And there's no, money is still good though. So it's not, there's not an issue with money. Huh. So it's either a new job because another one ended and you don't have to do that one anymore and you're happy for it, or you're in the management stage of the flow now instead of the constant production. This is more about the management of it. A lot of mental energy here. Also towards that person. Very big mental energy week. Outside it's serene and calm, but there's a lot of mental energy. Not a bad thing. So yeah, the winning continues. Another week of flow for you, Pisces. Okay, all right. Happy Mother's Day to you if it applies. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or first responder. Much love to you, and you have yourself a good, you're going to have a good week. So there you go. Okay, all right. You take care, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by.